Welcome back. This has been.
Beat your wife.
I thought you were gonna be gonna keep it a little friendly right there. Non-biased, Nick. We're non-biased unless it's the Islanders.
Oh, that's right. Oh, God, man, damn.
Which brings me to my point, and I'm just gonna get right into it right now. You know, Mr. Garth Snow complained about a certain somebody not making the Olympics for Team USA. Then he goes off the deep end and says that NHL players should not be a part of the Olympics in 2018. Go into that discussion a little bit because Donald Fair talked with Pierre LeBrun and said, you know what, we're not sure yet. I know there was rumors, reports that said earlier that 2018 NHL players were not going to be in the Olympics. I saw that report after the Russia-US game. That might have been false. It is false. They're still undecided about that. There's still ongoing talks between the Players Union and the NHL and the IIHF about what's going to happen going forward. When it comes to what Mr. Snow did, obviously I know he's upset about losing his best player for the remainder of the year. I understand that it already was dragging your playoff chances down even further than you expected. I understand that because, you know, you're outside of the playoffs. You're probably going to be near the bottom of the conference, near the bottom of the league. At least to get a lottery pick out of that, closer to number one, to, you know, mess up on that draft pick and pick your goaltender like Rick DiPietro. I understand that. The major thing is my whole problem with Garth. Can I call him Garth? Yeah, I'll call him Garth. I mean, my whole thing is why? Why complain about this? You're looking very... What's the word I'm looking for? You're looking dumb. You're looking dumb in general because here is somebody who a month and a half ago before, when the U.S. made their announcement and left off Mr. 4 goals himself last year in the strike-shortened 2013 season, Kyle Okposo off the Olympic roster, and rightfully so, because I don't think he deserves to be on there. Plus, we needed another center. Plus, Bobby Ryan can skate around him in circles with his eyes closed and with one leg. Let's be real here. You're mad now because this is hurting your fan base from coming to games, from people watching on TV. Number one, you're near the bottom in attendance. Number two, you're near the bottom in TV ratings. I don't know why you're complaining now. And this is when, you know, you made the playoffs on a fluke because of the type of year it was. Honestly, you should just be happy you still have a job because I don't understand why you do. I don't understand why Garth Snow is still in the league as a GM, but I do understand at the same time because look at who their owner is in Charles Wang Chung.
You are preaching, sir. You are just, I mean, I feel like I'm in church right now. I just want to, like, stand up and be like, hallelujah. I mean, everything you said is completely true. Completely true. It's so asinine what Snow is doing. He's whining about a guy getting hurt and that they shouldn't be, and then that they shouldn't be in the Olympics, and in the next breath, well, Kyle Okposo should have made the U.S. team. Well, which way is it, Glenn? You can't have both of them. It's got to be one or the other. And it's funny, Islander fans have followed suit with Garth Snow. They've all said, well, NHL players shouldn't, be on the Olympic teams, but Kyle Okposo should have made Team USA. Shut up.
If Kyle Okposo was on Team USA, John Tavares wouldn't have gotten injured.
That's right. That's right.
Because they play for the same country. That makes total sense, Islander fans. Honestly, think before you speak. Because half the stuff that comes out of your little keyboards with you guys up playing Dungeons and Dragons all night, I should really stop. I'm going to stop right there.
No, you're not.
I'm getting a little too angry. Get a little too angry. Get a little too angry.
I love angry Shawn. Don't make Shawn angry. You won't like him when he's angry. Shawn smash. Come on, dude. Keep going. I like it.
The major thing, what it comes down to, Islander fans, is, number one, your team's leaving you in Long Island because it realizes that it's a dump. Number two, well, it took them long enough. Number two, you're understanding that obviously the reason why Kyle Okposo was left off of Team USA was because he's allergic and he was going to get banned from a game because he still would have taken his allergy medication. He would have failed the drug test. But realistically, when you really think about why Kyle Okposo didn't make the team, it was because Vladimir Putin paid off Team Hockey, USA Hockey, a certain amount of money because they knew how much of a threat Kyle Okposo was and how much of a danger he would have been, and he would have just destroyed the whole tournament with one arm behind his back. Let's be real here. That's how ridiculous. That's how ridiculous you guys sound on Twitter. That's how ridiculous certain Islander fans. I'm not saying all Islander fans. There's certain Islander fans out there that sound that ridiculous. And I just wanted to point out, this is how you sound.
And honestly, it wouldn't have made a hell of a difference if Okposo was on the team or not. The U.S. put together a half-assed effort against Canada. He was not going to make a difference. Kyle Okposo is the product of who he plays with. And without that guy in the middle, number 91, who's probably the best Islander player since Mike Bossy, he will be lucky if he scores more than 3 goals the last 20 games of the season.
I don't know. It's just. Also, I just want to